What is up, guys? Zach Ginn here.
What's up, guys? Rick in here.
And this isn't a guru funeral today, but this is it's kind of like The Walking Dead when, you destroyed all the zombies and then you got a couple just crawling around and you just got to finish them off.
They're everywhere.
These gurus, we finished a lot of them off, but unfortunately, there's some little crawling around, and we've had this blaring problem with the guru land, and we basically destroyed most gurus with freewholesaling.com. And while we're talking here, we're going to wait for everyone to come in for the big announcement. I'm just going to pop this up, freewholesaling.com. We're not going to get fancy with anything, but we got some people coming, which is pretty exciting, guys. Comment below, smash the like button, and subscribe. But when we did that, a lot of holes, like, let me break down a couple things, because number one, I don't think you saw the live yesterday, but I had this guy. He's from New York, and he was about to buy I don't think you know this story. He was about to buy a $6,000 wholesaling course for beginners.
It'll make him a superstar.
But guys, if you didn't see the last video, it was amazing. It was awesome.
I got to go back and watch it.
You do. But he was about to purchase 6,000. He didn't have 6,000. He's going to put it on a credit card or something. Maybe he had the 6. He had no money now, but or he's going to get money from wholesaling. But he couldn't afford it, and he was about to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
And guess who was pushing down his throat to go buy the course? The gurus, but the salesperson for the guru course.
You're not going to give a name, are you?
No, I'm not giving the name.
Okay.
But this person, the salesperson for the guru, kept calling this person like a follow-up, like just kept going. 6,000, 6,000, 6,000. And then guess what happened? They're about to buy it. Guess what happened a day before they're about to buy it?
Hopefully you caught one of our videos.
Your face popped up on YouTube.
There you
recommended. Because they're watching the guru.
Yeah.
And then we get recommended, huh? That's kind of weird. And guess what they do? They go to freewholesaling.com. They literally figure out that this is literally their course. I just kind of copied it, except we put our spin on it and we made it way bigger. We have subject to free, like wholesaling. We do commercial wholesaling in there. We got mobile homes, everything, probates, everything I know about wholesaling real estate's in there. And then the guru salesperson, because you have to call to get the prices out of these people.
You have to call. It's like a big secret.
Yeah, it's
because if you heard the price when you first watch it, you're probably just gonna.
Yeah, they're like 6, 7, 8. They change prices all the time.
It's really what you can afford, what they can suck out of your wallet.
It's insane. But just to tell you though, with this is they told the person, I got Zach and Rick's course.
Yeah.
And it was free. And then the guru said, well, they don't do personal one-on-one time. And guess how they're talking to me? One-on-one personally. Because every single week, I let every single person watching any of my stuff talk to me one-on-one for free.
Yeah.
What excuse these gurus have? But here's another issue. So for most people from going to 0 to 200K a year, we got you, right? We got you, fam. Like freewholesaling.com has you. But there's a special niche of gurus. I'm not going to call them evil or something, but they found a niche where they teach high-level stuff, systems, direct mail, big virtual wholesaling stuff, big rah-rah events where they're going to charge 10, 15, 20,000. And that's kind of their niche. They're making millions of dollars, millions and millions and millions. And we decided, I kind of figured out, well, what's the biggest wholesaling guru coach type thing? Outside of like the people we destroyed. And there was this one person that was doing it. And we decided a while back that since we did freewholesaling.com, I've been tirelessly working on this. We decided to break it down. So I'm excited. Now, we're not going to spill the beans right now because I want more people to hop on. I'm telling you, we got everyone. So let's see some comments. Every time a bell rings, a guru bites the dust. We're getting it.
Bell.
I'm telling you guys.
Where did that bell come from?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Ring a bell.
That's from what is it? Where the person? It's the Christmas one.
I don't know.
It's that Christmas movie. Everyone watch. It's a Good Life. It's a Good Life. Whatever.
Well, every time a guru collects a $5,000 to $10,000 paycheck, they ring a lot of bells.
Yeah. Oh, I get it.
You know what I'm
Okay,
talking
the
about.
gloves. Yes.
Okay, moving on.
I'm talking about, guys, every time you like this video, another guru cries. That's what it basically I say. What's up, guys? So Emilio has a good one here. If another one bites the dust, does not start playing when this video starts, boy, you missed it. I wanted to do it. YouTube would pull this video, so I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
Love YouTube. Ola, let's go. Let's get it. Powerful mastermind. The team is getting together, guys. I'm wanting everyone to hop on here and get it going. Hey, guys, good evening. 6K is not enough for a course. You got to go for 10. Yeah, 6K is a low-level one, right?
I think, like, there's this, I've heard gurus say, you ever hear the one where, you got to have skin in the game to really win. And we've had so many success stories. I'm like, guys, if you paid someone, if you got it free, you paid $1 or you paid 10,000. Is it really going to make a difference? If you can't pay attention, then it has nothing to do with the money. And I get it. People don't want to waste their time with it. But this whole thing where if you think you're going to pay someone $5,000 or $10,000 and they're going to make you a magical wholesaler, dude, you are going to be severely disappointed, because the reality is they're going to flip it back on you and make you do the work. So I'm going to make you do the same thing, just without the paycheck.
Sure. I mean, guys, if you're not jazzed up for this announcement, I don't know what else, because I'm trying to get the people on here. We're trying to get it up. Guys are not commenting. I mean, I don't know why you guys aren't. Guys, a lot of people are commenting. Thanks, Steve, but they're not jacked up enough.
They're not.
And there's only one thing to jack people up.
I know. Hit it.
They got to get up. Let's go.
You got to get up, man. You guys got to fire this thing up.
Fire it up. Let's get it going. Let's go.
Let's go.
Guys, let me know what market you were from. Let's go, guys.
Hit it.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Get up, and get the guy go. Time to wake up, bitch. Get up. Get up. Get up.
He's pushing the guy. Oh my gosh! But woo!
That, dude. What do you guys think of that?
Let's go. Sorry, I talked about a quick.
See, that's
$70,000 wholesale.
That's good. Cold call warm up there.
But oh my gosh,
SMS,
are you
whatever
pumped
you're gonna
up?
do. I am.
Guys,
set.
I'm buzzing. Let's go. I'm telling you. So
there's so many things to break down on that intro.
There's
up.
too much to go. But let's see a couple questions. Let's break it down. Some guru questions we got, and then let's get in the announcement. We got some more people coming up. Let's go, guys. If you are not pumped up see me and another wholesaler today, I don't know what else you can do. This is a cool one. David says, I got kicked out of a guru's Facebook group for recommending your free wholesaling course. Unfortunately, you're going to get – I love you guys. I love you guys promoting me. Trust me. Like every single one, I'm extremely grateful for. But here's an issue. If you do promote this, they are losing money, and they will kick you out of every single Facebook group, probably except for mine. So I love you guys promoting me. You're going to get kicked out of every group if you promote my course, because it is they're trying to censor it.
Yeah, don't do it that way. Just share the video.
You think I get invited to podcasts anymore? No.
We don't go on anything.
We don't go. No, I love going on podcasts. Yeah. I don't get invited because I am against their little funnel system.
Yeah, because they're going to just sit there and pitch you guys all day. So the best thing you can do
people brave enough to invite us, though. They get in trouble.
Is turn people on to the Flip with Rick channel. The larger we grow the community, the more the voice gets heard, and the more stuff we can provide for you guys. So
in the DMs, you can send the course. Do not post something.
Yeah, because it's just going to work against you. So don't do it.
If you're my group, do it. Let's see. I don't know who Hunter is. I think something about Hunter Biden, maybe. I don't know. Has a course for, oh my gosh, 75K.
75K. Is that?
I don't even know.
That's a political thing.
That's a political thing.
Let it go. Don't get me going.
Said God recommended the video. It wasn't a coincidence. Right on time. Let's go.
Yes.
Guys, if you're not passionate about changing somebody's life today, this is what gets me out of bed. This is why I do this absolutely for free. I get jazzed up. Let me show you this. Did you see that post today from Facebook?
Yeah, I did. I commented on it.
My gosh, it was. I'm trying to read
Michael.
This. Yeah, it was from Michael. Let's give him a shout out. I'm gonna try to put it on my phone and see if I can send it. I don't know if it's gonna send, but I'm gonna pop it up here because
I don't know how you guys do that stuff.
Just watch. I got magic.
Where's that gonna go? It's gonna bounce off the wall?
It's gonna bounce off the wall. We helped Michael here. He actually I just wanted to show people because like a lot of people don't believe what I do or believe like what we say actually works. I mean, we run a 7-figure wholesaling operation. We're in the midst of doing some insane stuff, but let me just download this really quick. I can actually show you. So I just emailed it to myself. Yeah, I can just do it right there. Actually, I'm just going to download it. Makes it easier, right? So
how you do this stuff?
I'll just show you.
It's
And
like
then we're going to do
magic.
the announcement soon because these people are waiting.
Yeah.
They're a little they're jazzed up. So
You're going to like it. Trust me, it's well worth staying on. You're going to be really happy at the end.
oh yeah. Where is it?
Did you lose it?
No, it's popping up. I just wanted to show this.
You know, we used to like print stuff like that and show people. At least I did.
Oh my gosh. There it is. All right. So share my screen. Let's help. So shout out to Michael here.
Are you cool if Michael's on?
He might be.
We'll
So we help Michael out. Michael, he's got his testimony here that guys, first $5,000, free wholesaling. You don't have to pay a guru for any of this stuff.
So he got $5,000 instead of paying a guru $5,000.
Exactly.
That's insane. That's called flipping the script, guys. I love that stuff, man. You guys gotta listen. I've hired gurus. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just telling you, the biggest struggles gurus have is when you pay them those fees, is when they ask you have a marketing budget and you just tell them you gave them all your money and they tell you you're going to struggle. It's the number one complaint when people hire a guru. So we are literally
$5,000.
solving that for you.
Guys, come on. Help Michael out $5,000. What an awesome dude. That was just so blessed to help that guy out. And there's for everyone that posts something, there's like 10 other people that we help out. But
Yeah.
just telling you guys, let's get it going. So let's get a couple more comments. Let's just get into it.
We didn't beg Michael for a testimony. He just does it on his own. So it's
I don't beg it because I'm not trying to sell anything.
that's it.
It's
So let me ask you, when a guru posts a testimonial, how many people think failed behind him?
so many.
So if 100 people took the course and he got 3 testimonials, that means 97 people struggled. And that's crazy. That you should be able to look at like everybody, make sure they're all happy.
Exactly. My problem is with gurus, if they are confident in their ability to help, why charge 5K, 5, 10K? If I don't know or trust someone, I'd rather do a JV, do a few deals. Exactly.
I agree.
Can you guys make a video together on top secrets tips that have never been said before? Cool part about that is you actually did that. Yeah, you actually did that. And
I did. I've already told you.
Yeah.
There are no more secrets.
Yeah.
Everything I have is in everything we've
you actually
done.
said this, Raphael. You actually said this, and we recorded it about 2 weeks ago, and it's scheduled.
Yeah.
Those 8K videos take forever to export and upload to YouTube, but yeah, they're coming up.
Yeah, we give you good up-to-date information as changes happen. But go in freewholesaling.com. I've already told you, and every guru fights me on it. Guys, there's no secrets anymore. When I started in 2003, it was like this private little community and you couldn't access it. Now, what's 18, 19 years later? Guys, we're not reinventing the wheel here.
Dustin, I'm not going to pop his thing up because I don't want to like mention any gurus or just people selling coaching that said the blank and the blank people of mentorship coaching group still text me every week asking me to join for $5,000.
Listen,
Guys, go in the comments if you want to read who it is.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it, but 5,000 every single week. These people are treating you like motivated sellers, and they look at you as a check. They don't look at you as a human being.
So they're flipping students as opposed to flipping real estate. Guys, if there's a salesman constantly pounding you to get you started in wholesaling, I just don't agree with it. And a lot of these people are my friends, so I'm not here to knock them. Most of them have really good businesses, but you shouldn't have to pay for wholesaling. That's the whole purpose of why we're here. I'm telling you guys, You didn't pay to learn your ABCs. I don't know why you're learning to pay. You might have taken a driver's ed to learn to drive a car. What was that? A couple $100. Listen, right here, freewholesaling.com. I'll show you exactly how to get started, get your first check, and get people like Michael their first 5,000 and get them up to 6 figures as fast as
Here's
possible.
a great question. Isaiah asked this. Isaiah's out in Inland Empire. He says, Rick, how much did you pay for courses, mentorship, training when you first started? Now, this is 2000, like early 2003, 2004, where no YouTube, no online was in that big.
So I'll give you the short story. I attended an actual, I guess you'd call it a seminar, and it's in a hotel room, and a guy and a gal pitched me, and I listened to it, and then I brought my wife back, and then they taught me. So for full disclosure, they weren't teaching me wholesaling. They were teaching me just how to buy properties off the MLS with a realtor. And it cost me, I want to say it was $5 or $7K. Now you got to understand, back in 2003, it's a lot of money. The dollar went a lot further, and you had to make a huge commitment. Fast forward, I bought 4 properties off MLS, held them as rental. And then I said, there's got to be more. And they looked at me like, well, we don't know what to do after that. And that's how I went on my journey on wholesaling. So they actually hired me back in the company to train it. And I always wanted to do wholesaling. And they said, we don't understand it. You're scaring us. And they actually fired me. They fired me. And I was like, okay. And that's how I dug in. And so how I learned wholesaling from there is I went to every RIA I could. I connect with people. There was no forums. There was no social media. And I learned how to do direct mail really well, because that was the only technique we had back then. All the other stuff just wasn't there. You couldn't get the data. So
we
that's
paid
my
a lot,
story.
but here's the thing.
That was only my downstroke the first time I did it. It's fast forward.
Yeah.
Why am I going to tell you how much I've spent?
I mean, it was a punt, but this is the thing. You've spent the money.
Mm-hmm.
You've helped teach me wholesaling real estate. The thing is, you've paid the money. I've done this business, and you've helped me a lot. And like I've been extremely lucky. You've been extremely lucky to pay for it.
And by the way,
money to actually pay for it.
Teaching your own kids to do it,
yes, but
much harder than a paid student.
But here's the thing: not a lot of people could have afforded to pay for mentorship like you did back in the day, and that was a ton of money. Not a lot of people are lucky as me. But here's the problem with wholesaling real estate. I felt so guilty that I was so lucky in this business, and you should feel guilty that you could afford to pay for mentorship. A lot of people couldn't back in those days, and those secrets were held tight. That I feel like it's my duty that I had to make all of my knowledge for free, because we could have just, between you and me, we could have just done $4,000 courses and make millions and millions and millions. But here's a quick tip. I don't think you guys know this. You used to sell courses too back in the day.
No, I listen.
But here's the thing.
Full disclosure. I sold a lot.
You sold a lot.
I coached a lot. But
here's the thing.
Yeah.
You stopped selling courses because you were making so much money wholesaling. Like, what's the point?
It just made no sense. Like,
guess what? No other wholesaling coach has ever done that. They have never done that. No other wholesaling coach has sold a bunch of courses back in the day and said, I'm making too much money wholesaling. Let me just do that. No one's ever done that except for you. I don't know another wholesaling one except one that, that kind of sucked at coaching, and then they got it. But guys.
But you know what? I went back and looked at my why. Why am I doing this?
Exactly.
And I wanted to help people, but one-on-one, it's hard to scale that side of the business. But I just wanted as much time to spend with family and friends. And when you do coaching, something's got to give. You got to give up a ton of your time, or they're going to give you their best superstar student to teach you how to do it. Does that drive you nuts? Like I mean, listen, I groomed him at least 4 years before, like, we even, put him on camera type of deal. So I don't know what I used to coach. There's my confession, but that's not the reason.
You got out of it.
I did it. You know why?
You made too much money wholesaling.
That too. And I saw how bad the information was coming out. And I saw him doing all these conventions and masterminds, and they just people who did 3 or 4 deals were now going to be a coach.
Oh my God, still doing it now.
And I'm not knocking 17, 18-year-old kids, but like it's or 21, 22-year-old kids. But you got to get some time on your belts. I bet you 95% of the coaches out there today, you tell me if you agree with it, started from 2013 on.
I know the ones in Florida. There's coaches in Florida right now that run masterminds. They get like 40, 50 people in there.
They're not even doing
no,
wholesaling.
5K a pop. They're
Yeah.
making about $1 million per year in masterminds. I know in South Florida, they don't run a wholesaling operation anymore. And they tell people they do, but I know it. We know the inner circle. They don't. They don't.
Yeah. You got to listen. Here's the truth. Nobody verifies anything the gurus do. There's
I've
no
asked-
verification. They talk from an authoritative position. I'm giving you the inside how it
They
works.
got a jacket too.
Yeah. Let
Got
me
the
tell
jacket.
you, I wore a suit for 12 years of my life. I'm only going to wear a suit to a funeral.
I call them jacket gurus.
I hate it.
Jacket gurus are terrible. If your
Why do you
guru,
wear a jacket?
if your guru wears a jacket,
What's
you're
up with
screwed.
the jacket?
The top people, I can tell you, because I can promote people that don't wear jackets that actually give free. The people that give the free information on YouTube, just think about this for a second. They don't wear jackets. They do not wear jackets at all.
I think it's a nice
right?
shirt I own.
Am I right?
Yeah.
There's some really good guys on YouTube. They don't wear jackets, and they've been spitting game for years.
Listen, I don't
4
knock.
years.
You want to wear a jacket? I don't care. I don't judge a book by its cover. But like the problem is people are trying to emulate other people, and they're like, "You wear a jacket." And here's a quote I heard. I'm not
Let me
gonna
go on.
let you know where it came from.
Yeah.
I asked someone, "Why do you wear that jacket?" And you know what? And you know what he said? It was a he. There's plenty of them out there. He says, "It makes me stand out in the room and makes me look like the authoritative figure." I'm just like, wow. Wow. I go, okay, well, that sounds like an ego statement. So I've always told you guys, when you do wholesaling, one of the biggest secrets I share with everyone is you have to lose your ego. If you can lose your ego, you'll do amazing things. Your ego is your subconscious trying to always prove you're right, even when you're wrong. And we're all guilty of it. God knows that. But I'm just telling you, I took a hard look back in 2013, 14, and I just didn't like what I saw in the guru world. And I was doing so well wholesaling. I love flipping deals. So the strategy me and Zach came up with, we wanted to find a way we could help as many people as humanly possible without getting into the guru shell. So I would love to be able to coach everybody on here like one-on-one. There's no real way to do it. So the best thing we can do is mastermind, and me and Zach kind of share our time. And you got us old folks, us senior citizens, and then you get the young folks here. So it's that's the best way to do it. It really is.
Gosh, we got some people on Twitch following us now. So you're a Twitch streamer now. Congrats.
What is Twitch?
It's for more video games, but
So you don't.
a lot of people are doing it.
I get a twitch sometimes in my
Oh my gosh.
side of my ear.
Twitch is actually, it's big.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I went to a 3-day seminar. They hit us with the option to buy the 50K mastermind. I already know where that's at. That's the we're not going to say it, but it's the guy that flips houses on A&E.
Oh,
Not the recent ones,
not the recent
not
ones.
recent ones, but ones that flipped houses on A&E in like 2010. Don't say their name, but like
I know.
they go
Been around
around
forever.
They go forever. They've been doing it.
They got a big thick booklet that's
Yeah,
like 20
yeah.
years of like data material. But man, that is an entire business, is the seminars. The last seminar I went to, it was like an advanced strategy. I got kicked out because the minute you question or ask them to verify any of the data, you're going to be quickly escorted out the door. So, or if you made a payment and you want to get out of there, just start asking for proof. So every seminar I've ever been to, they talk about how much profits they made. Profit means you have sold an asset and put it in your bank account. Profit's not the day you buy it. It's actually an expense. It's an asset on the liability. I'm sorry, an asset on the balance sheet, depending on, and then I have no idea what the cash flow is. So most of the seminars, nobody says a word when I walk in there, and it's just shocking to me. So listen, I respect other people's businesses. I don't want to go in there. And so I stay out of the guru world. So
I'm telling you. So
because they don't want me in the room, because they're all going to just go, oh my God,
go.
here comes Rick Zach. I'm like,
All right.
oh no.
ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's get it. We're going to final nail in the coffin. So let's talk about it. So here's an issue we had. So with wholesaling gurus, let me try to pop this up. So I don't want anyone seeing what I'm doing right here. But wait, we gotta keep.
Oh, this is the actual deal.
We're not gonna talk about, but we'll talk about. Okay, so
Okay.
I can't say too much, but we have a.
You don't have a choice. You're gonna have to spill it.
Oh my gosh! All right, we got a current deal. We did really good. It closed recently, and it's doing very well. But here's the thing: how do I describe this the best way? Okay, so I'm just gonna be honest. So we killed a lot of the gurus from 0 to 200K, right? That's where most of them are making $4 or $5 million. They're making like 1 to 2 million, and I know it's they're struggling hard. I cut the revenue by half, and the more of the following the YouTube channel, people like and subscribe it. They
We
lose
just
more
want to
money,
help
which is great.
people out. That's it.
But here's the thing: we've seen the top gurus, and a lot of them preach this, and a lot of the people trying to make over 200K a year. They're not doing SMS text blasting. They're not doing a lot of cold calling. A lot of the big boys. And some of you are going to be mad at this because freewholesaling.com basically has everything. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Free wholesaling, if you're going to want to make 200K a year to 250K, freewholesaling.com, literally, it will get you there.
We should put out a list of all the gurus that's downloaded our program.
There's a ton.
By the way, we know each and every one of you, by the way.
Yes. And
it's not a bad thing. Use it.
No.
I throw it out there. Use it.
But here's the thing.
Make your students better.
About 5% of the population will pay for most of the coaching gurus. And it's keeping them alive right now. And I'm not doing this to reach the biggest audience because freewholesaling.com is supposed to help the people. This is really to put the nail in the coffin of the gurus that are charging $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 ones. I really want to give a huge premium free product, really huge and premium. And let's just break it down. Let me
tell you what you're going to tell them. You're going to tell them the truth about this stuff.
Well, let's do the video and then we can break this down because this is cute.
Okay. I got a disclaimer to put in there too.
I know we got a big disclaimer, but oh my God, still like, let me refresh this. Let's get it going.
That's my my sour lemon face.
Oh my gosh, we're not going to talk about that. Actually, you want to do the video first, or you want to just break it down? Let's break this down. So, okay. So
what are we talking about?
We're talking about direct mail.
Okay. So let me let you in on a little secret.
This is going to be about direct mail.
Okay. You don't have, not everybody starts out in direct mail. I started out in direct mail because it's the only thing I knew when I started, and there was none of these other services. So I have logged 19 years. I have literally tried everything.
Yeah.
What most gurus won't tell you is they rely on direct mail about 80 to 85% of the time.
It's true.
It's the God honest truth.
Not gurus, but it's everyone.
Everyone.
I'm talking people making over $250,000 a year. I would say most of them do direct mail.
You know why? It's scalable. It's once you know what you're doing, it's really well. Now, here's the secret is they all copy each other. They're all looking for someone. They just want to take someone's template and somebody's skill set and duplicate it. And honestly, it's not a bad idea. The problem is there's so many pretenders and so many fakers out there. You don't know what works. And I've actually fallen in this trap where I just cheated and I followed people and it falls way off. So those of you guys know me way back, I came up with a simple postcard that looked like it was handwritten, and I crushed it for 5 years. And every guru basically copied me, took it, and I just like, whatever, take it. They didn't even ask for permission, and I moved on.
I know, but here's the thing. So we're going to be talking about direct mail, and let me just show you. So I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. It's going to be very rude for everyone watching this, but y'all suck at direct mail. That's the honest truth. And here's the problem why most people suck at direct mail.
Yeah.
The people that know direct mail very well, the ones that are making millions of dollars with direct mail, it's a very hidden marketing channel. Everyone can learn cold calling, right? The problem to learn direct mail right, you know this from fact, is by doing it. It's like learning cold calling. How do you get good at cold calling? Cold calling. Here's the problem. Not everyone can afford to put $100K a month into direct mail to really learn it. So that means there's a very select few gurus that teach direct mail. And the problem is the newer people that teach direct mail, they don't really do it. So they're not that good at it.
No idea.
And let me just show you this really quick. So this is from a deal we did in Port St. Lucie. And
Port St. Lucie.
So we made a ton of money on this deal. And
very saturated.
When I got the contract, we asked the seller if we can get all the mail they had for the week. And we got,
By the way, we do
one-
this on a weekly basis. This
so
isn't just like
here, let
one
me put
deal.
this up so everyone can see it from here. 1, 2, 3, 4,
4,
5, 6, and then 2 from us. 7, 8. They got 8 postcards. So here's problem number 1, okay? You got 8 postcards right here, okay? What is a motivated seller going to do, okay? Oh, shoot, look at all these. Who should I go with? Let's say this is a $50,000 deal. Who should I go with? Ring, ring, ring. Take me. Oh, you got the deal. Wasted money, right? That's problem number 1. Problem number 2, it's expensive. So you're just hoping and praying that they call every single one and you go out there the fastest. Like, how are you going to gain an advantage on that? Everyone knows we have some interesting ad copy, and we have an ad copy on there. I think some people know where we can double our direct mail. But here's the thing. Y'all suck at direct mail, and I'm here to help you guys out.
This is what scares the heck out of everybody with direct mail. They're like, everyone's getting mailed. I go, guys, I'm telling you, the more they're mailed to, the happier I am.
Yes. And here's the issue. What we do is how we destroy our competition is we got all this mail, but how do we always get the deal over them? Well, we have the best ad copy. Our acquisitions is amazing.
Mhm.
We actually can efficiently. So here's the cool part. Let's say there's 100 deals in Port St. Lucie in a week. Okay.
Mhm.
We don't do 100 deals.
I'd love to.
I'd love to. But here's the thing.
But I
Let's
don't
say
wanna work all
actually,
day.
let's say there's 100 viable leads in Port St. Lucie every single month. Okay.
Uh-huh.
You would probably have to mail $30,000, $40,000 just to generally on a high equity list, just throw it out, right? We have some ninja tactics because you've spent millions and millions, and I've spent millions and millions on direct mail,
Mhm.
where we could honestly just spend 10 to 12K to get that same 40,000. These people are spending 40K a month to get these leads. We're spending about 10 to 12. You know why? Because we know how to hack PropStream and hack the right list we can get to the motivated seller with very cheap. And that's why we can do more mailing around the country. That's number 1. Number 2 is they're very generic. These are terrible. And acquisitions is terrible. And the problem is with direct mail, very few amount of people can actually spend the money on direct mail to really learn how to do it. You're one of them. I'm one of them. But that means there's only 4 or 5 gurus that really teach it. And here's the problem. They have a hold on the market. Kind of like a monopoly.
Mhm.
They jack the price. To learn direct mail, it's 15K. And that's what they do. And the problem is so many kids making 100, 150, 200K a year.
Yeah.
They want to break into direct mail, but they're not going to spend that 10, 15K, or they don't want to spend that. And then they're stuck at that level.
Yeah. And there's the problem with direct mail is everyone's, well, it's expensive. Yeah. It costs X amount of dollars per piece you send. But the problem is you have to learn what your customers want and what they expect. And so a lot of times it takes 3 or 4 mailings. Now, if you're spending, just say if you spent 7K a mailing, that means you're going to spend 30 grand before you get the thing dialed in. And that's the secret none of the gurus will share with you. And they're constantly looking to change up their direct mail to make it work. Now, I saw this pattern happening, 3-4 years ago?
Yeah.
And we just went back to the think tank.
Well, let's break you want to break down the postcards?
I do. But I took 2 years of research to figure out
Yes.
how to crack this code. I love it. The more mail you mail to my sellers, the better my chances.
Well, let's break it down. So we have our postcards. We're going to leave that at the back, and we're going to use this camera so it's zoomed in a little more.
I can
Ours-
look at a postcard and tell you exactly.
So I
where
want
it
you to
came
break
from.
down. We'll keep ours, and we'll talk about ours.
Okay, we'll do that
Again,
last.
guys, this announcement isn't this postcard that we have is out there. And here's a not an announcement, but something I got to tell you. You can use our postcard. If you don't know the right list or the acquisitions, you're going to get killed on it.
Correct.
So we're going to talk about our postcard, and don't think that's the announcement because it's not the announcement. But I'm just telling you right now,
it's
our
wonderful.
postcard's legit. But if you don't know how to use it right, you're going to get killed. So let's talk about you break it from the top because
Okay, so let me
this
break
is
down the
comical.
different types of postcards. So let's start with the first and obvious one. Long form letter.
right here.
This one, right?
Yes.
Guys, this stuff's, you are going to go broke mailing on
It's
this.
terrible. I mean,
So it cost about at least $1 a piece.
let me read it for you.
I don't even, it's
It's your
the same ad copy they've been using 15 years.
it's
Because I
it's
know them
what?
well.
It's your home is no longer service an immediate cash purchase, call to whatever, as is. You can remain in your home up to 90
Hey, wake
days.
me up when you're done. Guys, who's got time to read this stuff?
I know. It's terrible.
So tip number one.
and
The
this
more
is, they spent $1 on this probably too.
That's for bulk pricing, 20 to 30K minimum. Okay.
You had paper plane.
The more you put on this, the less likely they're going to
It's
read it.
trash.
People just listen. They know it's junk mail.
And look, what percentage do you think in Port St. Lucie are over the age of 65 deals? Almost over half, right?
a lot.
How small is this print? Now I can read it. Most people are going to
light.
they're going to need reading glasses. Like it's too small, and most older people are just
Okay.
they don't deal with it.
So the learning tip here: way too much information, way too small a font, and do not send a letter because it's just too expensive. It'll cost too much money. And the last thing I want you to do is waste on it. So listen, I do letters for probates, but they're 20, 30 letters. You won't go broke doing that. So guys, get rid of this stuff. This does not work. This is a big company that eventually will belly up because they didn't change how they handle direct mail.
Also, we're getting a quick question here. Juan says that different cultures need, oh my gosh, need different ones. Guys, our postcard, we've done it in Michigan, Arizona,
Yeah,
California. Let me get it. Can I just get a map?
we've
Actually,
done it.
honestly, I can tell you the states that we didn't
You
do.
don't even need to
That's
do it.
easier. We've done Florida, Georgia,
My
New
postcards
York.
work everywhere.
Guys,
you know why? I tested it all
It's
out.
no, it's a simple process.
Well, let's keep going
The
through.
only one we haven't done, I think, is Vermont and Idaho. No, we've done Idaho. Vermont is probably the only state we have not, and Hawaii. We've done Alaska, the only state. I'm just letting you know, Juan, really quick. But let's break down the next one. What's the next one you go on?
The next one's just a white paper. Hey, not bad, but they're using the wrong area code. So it looks like they're from like the Palm Beach area, and they're up here marketing. Guys, it costs you $3.50 to get a virtual number to stay within your area code. Most people, they go, oh my gosh, they're out. Now, I know how cell phones work, but people like to do business with local people. So right off the bat, there's nothing that sticks out. And Zach, look, I don't want to give the guy's phone number here. This phone number is so tiny, an older person's never, ever going to be able to catch that phone number. Like I struggle. I got bad eyes and I have to zoom it out to figure out what the phone number is. So, I mean, it's just, maybe he's got the right list, but it's so tiny.
Look at that.
Oh,
I'm struggling. Oh, wait. Is there?
yeah. And then it says,
I have the number though. I just don't want to get the person in trouble.
so there's no call to action. You have to tell people
know.
what to do.
But here's the issue. These people don't have 20K to learn direct mail at a mastermind. So they're 36 cents for this postcard. They're literally losing so much money.
So this is one of our favorite local ones.
I'm gonna hide one part because I've talked a lot of smack about this person. This is this postcard is the person. This is the Neanderthal.
Yeah,
That's the only. That's the only thing I could say. This is the Neanderthal that tried to steal a $70,000 deal from me last year because he knew I was 21 and he thought I didn't have the funds to buy it. So he literally did an affidavit before I even closed on the property.
Yeah.
And he told this person's 21. He will not buy the house from you. He's a scam.
Yeah.
I know him. He's never bought in one house ever in his life. And I had like 40 deeds I signed that year.
Yeah.
So I don't want to get in trouble.
We stuck a lawyer on him and that fixed the problem.
Yeah.
Like
So
2
the only
seconds.
thing I could say about this person is they mailed the same postcard for 20 years straight. They are a Neanderthal. They're living in the Stone Age. That's the only thing I could really say about it. Wink, wink. They're living in the Stone Age.
They changed it to a handwritten font, basically trying to mimic what I did, but it's
His name is Donald Duck. That's all I can say. Everyone in South Florida knows who I'm talking about.
Duck.
Donald Duck, who's a caveman.
Okay, that one's
drives me
not going to
crazy.
work. So I don't even want to show this one. This is so. Remember, guys, when I tell you, I covered the phone number. Remember when I tell you got to lose your ego? It's what your sellers want. It has they don't care what you want. So, this now it's got some bold print on it, but I tell you when I flip it over
right here.
when I flip it over, I'm scared to death. What is that? Is that Mr. Magoo?
It's Lex Luthor.
I'm just like, you guys. So there's been a big debate. Should you put your picture on your marketing piece? Honestly, in wholesaling, you have to leave intrigued to have them call you. Here's the reality, guys. When people look at a picture of you, I've seen people where they put like a husband and wife on there, or you throw your kids on there. they make instant judgments. Sometimes old people, they don't like little kids. So when you put your little kid on the paper, they're going to pass judgment on you. They think you're going to show up with your kids when they, go to write a contract. Putting your mugshot with like a cartoon is probably the worst idea I've ever
It's
seen.
terrible. People judge you instantly for everything.
You can't give
and
them a lever.
You can't.
I mean, they did some good things on here, but
Here's sales 101. I'll be honest with you. Don't attractive people do better in
scared.
sales?
I'm scared.
I know, but don't attractive people do better in sales? Don't you agree?
Yeah.
If you don't have like a model face, do not throw your face out there, right?
Listen,
People got to learn your personality, and over the phone, they can hit your personality. Then when you're in person, it's a lot easier.
Yeah. I mean, we are, get one of those glamour shots like realtors have.
my-
Like some of them really shouldn't put their mug.
I
out
like
there.
I like the
Or
they got the
flop
arms.
the hair up. But I'm
Oh
just
my
saying, in
gosh.
wholesaling, a picture, in my
Oh my
opinion,
gosh.
works against you.
It's terrible.
I love the image of the house thing, but when you put you on there, you have no idea what that person likes. They might not like young people. They might not like kids. You think it's cute. It's going to be like, guys, I did it in the beginning.
I know.
did it in the beginning, but I'm just telling you, like a lot of older people, they don't like kids. It's just the truth, even if they have a grandkid. So let's move on to the next
we're gonna
one.
be tame on this one because I'm not gonna be tame on it. This is a good postcard. I'll take it from here on this one.
Go ahead.
You take this one. This is okay. So this is a postcard. Hey, shout out to Justin from Open Letter. We love Justin. Guys, if you want direct mail, this isn't the announcement, but if you guys want direct mail in general, I'm gonna put on the bottom. Mailzac.com is the best. And if you go to mailzac.com, you have an option for a generic postcard.
Mm-hmm.
And this is it. Open Letter Marketing's got this. It's a great sunset postcard. It's great.
Yeah.
Here's the issue. There's like 4 of these that go out to our sellers. It's not unique. It'll work. We used to do it, but shout out to Open Letter Marketing. They have this. Our actual ad copy is with Open Letter until we partnered up. They have this. It's great. I'm just going to tell you, it's very generic, and there's going to be 4 or 5 people doing it.
The problem is they see 4 or 5 sunsets.
No, it's not bad. It's not a bad postcard. It's just not.
It was unique at the time.
It's just you're gonna get lost in the sauce.
Okay.
So shout out to Open Letter. I'm just
okay.
And
now I'm gonna go to the one that really
that's the best one out of all of them that we've shown, and this is a criminal one right now.
Okay. So are you guys familiar with like the urgent the message one? Now I'm gonna be honest with you. That came out like 15 years ago.
I want you to read this one because it is bad. Do you have reading glasses? Because I can't read it.
Let me just throw it at you, okay? I've covered out to
best you can
to protect. How do they say it on cops? To protect the to protect
everyone's innocent until proven guilty. But
every wholesaler's innocent until proven guilty.
This person's guilty.
I'm passing judgment now. This is like a so it says
wait, you gotta
third message.
Right, you gotta do it by your face.
So the old ones, they usually say urgent message.
First of all, let's compare. Let's compare. How
so
big this
it's a 4x6 or a 5x7.
Okay, so it's here.
So you're gonna pay a little bit more for it. This print is so tiny, I can't read it. Can you see it there?
Let's compare the print to a regular postcard. Like, do you see the print difference?
Okay.
Do you flip it? Flip it real quick.
Wait, but this is a book. They are not going to read past that first line. So let's read the first line. What's it say? I need my glasses. Get my glasses.
Third message call. They got a.
You're really protecting people, aren't you?
I'm protecting people because they're going to get destroyed. Please call. Here's my favorite. This is
the best part. And if you call
to listen to an important message, no one will answer. No, if you call the phone number, nobody will answer the call.
Ring a bell. Do you know what their theory is on that? Do you know?
No, it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Old school theory back in the early 2000s. They said, well, people are scared to call you, so they feel less threatened if they know it's a voicemail. What do you think the person's going to do once they capture your phone number? They're going to hammer you anyways. So keep in mind, they call all these other cards, and this person's telling you, I'm not even going to talk to you. You're not worth my time talking. What they're telling you is, I don't want to hire someone to answer my phones, and I really don't care because I just spent $10,000 on a mailer, and I'm not going to answer my phone. Guys, this is marketing suicide. This is why we got the deal, because they rip through. If they have 6 cards And gurus are out there teaching people, just let it go to voicemail to be convenient. I'm telling you, I've told everybody for 10 years, and I get a lot of flack for this, answer your dang phone.
Yes.
Answer your phone. You spend all this money on it. Why would you let someone go? The minute they call you, you know what I tell them? I go in the blocking mode.
Here's the thing.
Put all postcards down. Rick's here to save the day.
It's true.
Put them down. Don't call anyone else. I'm on my way over there, or my guy's on his way over there, and it is over, guys. So if I'm the third card in, I answer it, I shut it down. This guy or gal, they're done. It's going to be it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Speed's everything in this business, and this is slow.
Oh, wait a minute.
No, you got to finish the front. We got to finish the front.
I didn't even get to the back yet.
Let me finish this front. So there's a better way to. I'm not even getting into it. It's too long. It's like I would like to show your house. Wait, let me. There's just so much going on. It's a lot. I'm not going to break any because we don't.
The back's even.
But here's
longer.
the thing. You got your logo, which is nice, but the Better Business Bureau.
You guys know about the Better Business Bureau? You know how that works?
Come on.
It's all a paid for ad type of deal.
Let me read this. I have a recorded brief message about your property. Call me to listen to my pre-recorded message. Call 24 hours a day to listen to my message. No one will answer. We are taking COVID-19 very seriously and have installed new safety protocols.
Yeah. So guys, a little hint, don't even use the word COVID on your marketing stuff. It just use common sense. Bring a mask with you. And if you got to wear it. Or talk to them out front, whatever. You don't marketing COVID on your marketing material just scares the crap out of people. And I think it's really bad when you do it. So I'm just telling you guys, these are the type of people I'm competing with. I absolutely crush every one of them. I've been doing it 19 years. I never, ever worry about it. But when people are leaving messages and they're automated to stuff and they can't read it, and then I got cartoon characters, and then I got tiny little phone numbers. Guys, it's so easy to penetrate this stuff. And then you want to get to our cards?
Let's break it down. So this is our card. Like it's not.
This is the actual card from this customer, right?
So this isn't the announcement, but we're about to get in the announcement right after this.
We're getting there, guys.
It's basically offerpostcard.com. What we do is just we mail an offer. Your cash offer is actually let me switch this. We literally just it's really small. It's not too small, but it's like, hey, this is your cash offer. Your cash offer on the property as is. It's subject to a property condition review. Here's your address. Call to discuss your cash offer. Because the goal for marketing and honestly, the goal for direct mail is, you know this better than anyone. It takes a while to learn. You're not supposed to close someone over the postcard. You're not supposed to close someone over the cold call. Yeah. You're not supposed to close someone over an SMS text. The point is just to get a phone call.
It's all about engaging your prospects. And the problem with all these other cards, this is your built-in salesperson. They're trying to do acquisitions via mail. You guys, the biggest secret to direct mail, you ready for this? Just engage your prospect legally and ethically and take it down. Help them out. That's it.
Well, why don't gurus just do a regular like virtual sales letter when they try to sell you a $5,000 course? Why do they have a salesperson actually talking to you before you know the price? You know why? Because it's better. They know that with their coaching, but when they're direct mail, they don't do it.
Because they're too busy flipping students as opposed to flipping property. So if they know it takes someone to spend time, talk to them, to sell their biggest decision of their life, do you really think a lousy postcard is going to close them without you ever talking to them? It's ridiculous. The less you put on a postcard and the more unique you are. And for God's sakes, answer your phones. Even if you're scared, do it, because it will change your life. I don't know why this person's doing the voicemail thing, because it just doesn't make sense to me. So
that's true. Let's break it down. Like I'm sick. Let's just talk. So these people do not have to teach direct mail. They're terrible at it. It's stopping so many new people from getting going. So let's show the video. You ready?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if I should share that. Guys, all right.
That's my lemon pucker.
Let's break it down. Hey guys, ready? Let's go. So let's break it down.
Hey guys, Rick Ginn here. And for the last 19 years, I've used direct mail as one of my primary lead sources to generate a 7-figure wholesaling in one of the most competitive markets. I'm so excited to announce to you today, Mailing Mastery. This is my complete course to teach you from A to Z how to dominate your local market with direct mail. In the course, I'm going to teach you how to pull the absolute best lists that work in your market today. I'm going to share with you my actual secret ad copy on how to double your response rate and absolutely destroy your competition. And last but not least, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know for acquisitions on how to talk to sellers when they call you, the actual scripts to use, and how to get that appointment. Listen, I paid $5K a dozen times for a quarter of this information, and I'm offering you today for this insane offer of 0 down and $0 per month to get the mailing mastery. Listen, I've been asked to sell this course for $8,000 plus. Just click right here to get access to my mailing mastery course right now. Guys, it's free. Go ahead and sign up today for the absolute best free direct mail course available on the internet.
Woo!
Oh my
Let's
God.
go. So we got it. We got mailing mastery. Take it away. It is a direct mail course for free.
So what I did is I've had a lot of people ask me, Rick, can you do a deep dive into direct mail? And guys, I'm not telling you have to start out with direct mail, but it's a big part of our business. And once you get established and you get some funds and you get your confidence and you figure out how to talk to sellers, dude, direct mail works. It's not, and the really cool part is we talk about some of the challenges with SMS being, the spam filters on the carriers. We have cold calling issues on, do not call list, and it's getting harder and harder. And then the ringless voicemail, we had to stop doing it because of the fines you get. And it's so funny. We go back to, like, I started out in direct mail and it still works. Here's the secret on direct mail. It's illegal. And it's actually, I don't use this lightly. It is scalable. I'm not telling you to spend 20 or 30 grand. You don't have to do that. You can spend a small budget. And since we give you the courses for free, it's like a no-brainer. So if you guys want to dive in, I'm going to share everything inside my 19 years of direct mail. And I show you the cards. I'm literally not going to hold anything back, show you how to do it. It's all in there. And this is specific. So you guys that want to dive into direct mail and you already know wholesaling, you don't need to go through all that stuff, then mailingmastery.com is the place to learn. Everyone's always asking me, hey, Rick, how can I work with you? How can I get in your head for direct mail? And I'm telling you right now, this is how we do it. Now, I got to be honest with you, Zach kind of talked me into doing this, and I figured we can help out a lot of people. So most gurus out there have no idea. They just tell you to do direct mail, and I'm just telling you, it's a lot more than that. So I deep dive into the whole thing. And guys, I do this business every day with my son. We are a family operation. My wife works in it. We have some VAs, but we keep it small. I like to stay highly profitable and keep my overhead like really low. And I do this for absolute freedom of my life. So like example today at 11 o'clock, I went and did yoga with my daughter. So my wife's out of time. I wanted to spend some time with her. Who else can just get up and take 11 o'clock yoga class? And by the way, kudos to you people to do yoga because it was hard. I sweated hard and it was painful. And I'm excited about doing it, but that's why I do it. I want to share it with you. So those of you asking about it, mailingmastery.com, it's absolutely free. There's no catch to it. And
let me show you. So let's share it. So a lot of things in Mailing Mastery also I kind of want to break down. We might say the word ROS with it. We've been recording videos on actually how to do the offer. We didn't really know how we're going to do it. But this is kind of what it manifested in it. So this is what the course looks like. It's all from Vimeo. So it's literally all recorded that you can't get on YouTube. This is all like exclusive stuff. Even if you're not into mail, I would do this course because let me just break down what it's got. So
you'll learn.
It talks about ROS. So ROS is the offer postcard. So it's a rapid offer system. And we basically do an overview of it. We actually just show you how to do like direct mail outside of ROS. So we show you the ad copy, how to do everything. We do market analysis. We do budgets. Some pretty actually cool stuff. Let me break this down to
guys, this would cost you a fortune if you bought it from a guru.
Let me show you this. We actually have free spreadsheets too that you can download from it. I really don't want to break down too much on it, but like you can do your KPIs off of it. you actually have a budget thing. I don't know where the budget is. Pretty. Remember that budget thing? That was insane. I think you forgot. That was a while back. We did that.
Yeah. And guys, I
$1,000.
spent 2 years
Going to give you
working on this product, and I've tested all the data out.
160.
So a lot of people would say to me, "I was, hey Rick, well, we'll just we'll copy your template." Dude, you copy the template. That's you're missing the point. You need to know what price points to put them at and the type of list to get it to, because the template is nothing but an ad copy. And then if you keep it small and simple with bold print and a call to action, the template's actually kind of the easiest part. What are you going to do to engage your sellers, your prospects? Knowing that they're going to get tons of postcards just like this, you have to stand out in the pile. Because here's what they do. They go through and they call each one, and whoever engages them and gets their attention wins. So I'm literally going to show you what I do to be so successful. And I'm not holding anything back. What is there an upsell built in the course, Zach?
No, let me show you. So, of course, you get like the marketing plan that we got. So, it literally shows you can actually calculate your budgets, and it'll tell you if you're going over or not. It's pretty advanced stuff that we got. I mean, you can just download it. We got everything in the course there. So we just show you budgets, marketing analysis.
It's insane.
We're not going to explain the lists because we don't want to get into it. We're going to explain how to do the offers on it, postcards, letters, data, KPIs. ROS conversation is probably the top one. That's huge. I'm going to click this real quick. We're getting in trouble. But there's me. I actually break down exactly acquisitions. Here's some really cool ones. Let me am I getting in trouble? I don't care. We're going to do this. So this is recorded. This isn't on YouTube because I'm not going to put it on the full thing because I don't want to get in trouble. This is an actual recorded conversation. Here's me on the deal. Let me just play a quick clip.
Saying, I work till 3. I can meet you at my house at 3:30.
Okay,
but
I'm not going to talk the rest. You guys got to go to Mailing Mastery to hear it. You guys, I'm closing deals off mail. I'm showing how I'm doing the appointment, doing 50,000.
We'll give you actual recording.
I'm showing the house where we did the hat thing. Like, I don't know what else you guys want from me. We're teaching probates. Like,
and
what else?
Yeah, and for those of you who think, oh, well, this is going to be too complicated.
Wait, is this free?
It's free. And we can have everything set up and automated where you can do click buttons. But the idea is, how many hours do you think, like how much video stuff?
At least 20, 30 hours in there. Like
it's all in there. So
almost have an hour of
we're
recorded
trying
conversation.
to provide as much value as we can. And honestly, people always say, hey, how can you pay us? Number one, make sure you subscribe to the Flip with Rick channel. And number two, if you want to duplicate what we do and you think we're authentic in what we're doing, use these products. They work very well. Guys, we use it. Like, this is what we do. Remember the old school? I used to have a room in my house. I used to print. I thought I could print my way out of it. Don't ever print on your own. It's a disaster. It costs a lot more and it's going to suck up your time. You didn't get in this business to do printing.
Quality control too.
Quality control. So we work with Open Letter Marketing just because they are very receptive to what we need.
There's two other things.
Yeah.
I don't want to mention this, but number one, Open Letter Marketing is it's not a company that's going to steal your data and use it.
Shocking.
Number two is they're not associated too much with gurus. And they're not trying to steal. The way I like Open Letter is, I'm not calling them this way, but the cool part about Open Letter is you have a problem, they'll fix it. Like you'll duplicate a purchase on a credit card, and it's like a 3% transaction. They'll help you. Like they will refund you if there's an issue. Not every issue, but like they're very reasonable. You can actually call a number and someone answers. You call the other people. I mean, there's mailing companies like. Let me look here.
You're gonna get a VA
here in like San Diego. You call a number like that.
Yeah.
They will not answer their phone. I've had situations where people try to get refunds. Like it was a $5,000 thing, and they put their credit card in twice. No, we're not giving the refund. Open Letter does that. There's actually a phone number. You call the number. Someone will talk to you about direct mail, and they'll help you the entire process.
You can talk to.
And here's the number one thing.
I don't know if I should have said that.
No, here's the number one thing. No, you should not. Here's the number one thing.
Yeah.
It's the cheapest one.
It's the cheapest one, and it's the most responsive. And you can split your mailings up. You can track your orders online. You can make it automated. It's amazing. And I've been using them. How long have I been using them now?
For a while, over 10 years.
No,
Not
not
10.
quite that. I found them out of frustration. I've worked with every printer out there, and guys,
Older than
there's a lot of good ones.
ROS.
But I've used them. I vetted them. If I ever had an issue, it's a phone call away, and they're highly responsive. The other companies, I was waiting weeks and weeks and weeks for them to mail it out, and I couldn't deal with it. So I love this company. I work with them. I'm not affiliated with them. I don't own them. I'm just telling you, I share businesses I work with that I think do an awesome job, that have the best pricing, and are by far the most responsive. And it's very important in direct mail that you can pick up your phone and deal with it. When you talk about putting through orders of thousands of dollars with your credit card, you better make sure you're with the right company. So that's who we like to use.
I'm telling you, it's the best. I just got to do one thing on the settings here while you're talking. But
you want to see if anybody's got questions or?
Yeah, let's pop some questions up. But I think the number one thing, if you can really explain really quick, is why is it important someone learns direct mail acquisitions versus regular acquisitions? What's the difference?
So when somebody calls you in on a direct mail piece, or whatever type of marketing you do, your job is to hold their attention to set up an appointment. Guys, if they're calling you, you got the right list. Most likely they're going to have an issue with the property. You have to know how to engage and talk to them. So many people talk about acquisitions when you meet them in person, and people skip the phone part. Me and Zach literally solve that for you. And I spent so much time with Zach telling him the importance of the phone call. And so many of these other investors just skip the phone call. I mean, call me on my voicemail and I'll let you know if I'm going to get back to you. You're in a world where people need communication, especially today. And you've got to be a energetic, bubbly person and engage them. And then you've got to shut down all these other postcards. In our mailing mastery, we show you exactly how to do it. Now, guys, you can use whatever mailing product you want to do. I find most people don't do direct mail because they've never done it before and it's scary. So if you like what me and Zach do and we validated your trust, I think you'll be very, very happy with it. So everything's in there. Just dive into it. There's nothing else. There's no cost to it. And people are like, man, you guys are crazy. Everything we're giving away. Guys, my job is to help as many people get started in wholesaling. Not only start you, but train you. There's a lot of guys out there that pump it up. Let me show you my fancy car. I never showed you a car. If not, I got to show you like an F-150. You're not going to be like blown away with it. I do not waste my money on things that do not pay me back. And so I'm making an investment here. You guys are making an investment with your time. If you're even slightly interested in direct mail, check it out. And you know what? Maybe direct mail is not good for you now, but why not learn it? Why not learn it from the best? And then when we do our masterminds, if you have questions, just hit it up and we're happy to answer the questions. But by the way, that ROS postcard, we've used it all over the country, and we absolutely, I don't like the words crush it or kill it, but I don't even worry about any of this competition, to be honest with you. The more they mail, I know they're running out of money. And by the way, they all over offer on the postcard. Oh, yeah. And one of my favorite, I think a guru told me once, they were asking me about ROS. They go, oh my God, I was taught never, ever to put the price on the postcard. Guys, this hold it to your chest till the end. It doesn't work anymore. Sellers are sharp. They know they just go on Zillow and figure out what their value is. Your job is to get them to engage you, and then you set up an appointment to meet. You do not close them over the phone. You win them over by building rapport. You get the data you need, and then you set up an appointment. You either close them virtually or you go on an appointment. But guys, if you're trying to put the entire message of your sales script on a letter or a postcard, you're going to get killed. Because if you sent me this, I would not read past the first sentence. There's a better way to sell your home. I'm not an agent. I'd like to speak to you. Okay, I'm done. I'm over with it. So, you want to do, what do you want to do? You want to do questions or?
Yeah, let's answer some questions. I just had to fix the setting on it because I just want to make sure it was like a cookie issue because didn't get that
I like
right.
cookies.
There could have been an issue there, but
I like chocolate chip cookies too. I never understood this cookie thing on the computer. Why would they call it a cookie?
I don't know.
Because it crumble? Does it taste
You're
good?
making me hungry.
Cookies.
Intermittent fasting stuff sucks.
I know.
All right, I just had to fix one more thing. I mean, it just let's see. Here's
Okay.
another issue. I mean, with direct mail, how long have you been doing direct mail?
19 years.
19 years.
Yeah.
And what's the biggest deal you've done from direct mail?
Like 125.
I-
These are regular little houses, guys. These aren't like mansions. So I don't. Most of the houses, as you guys should probably do, is we don't go above our average sales price, because mailing postcards and stuff like that to $1 million houses is pretty much a waste of time. I've had a few calls, but it's like you're just going to fight with agents and you're not going to win. So, but it doesn't mean you only have to do direct mail. You can mix everything else in with it. So Zach's trying to fix something on the computer here. And
that's the only thing.
so I tell you
other
what,
questions.
while you're doing that, put in your questions. And when Zach's done with that, we're just going to rip through them. So I've never seen a guru. Here's the secret. Most gurus do not teach direct mail. They just tell you to direct mail. And there's a lot more to it because it's very risky if you screw up 3 mailings and you spend 15, 20 grand. That's why most people quit direct mail.
I agree. So next question here is from Vanessa. Is direct mail preferred for probates?
So direct mail, if you go to freewholesaling.com, we show you exactly how to do it. We do long letter formats, and I think we have the template in there, and we just mail them, but it's not a lot of leads. So we do less than like 15 or 20 a week because there's only so many probate leads per county. Postcards do not work on probates, in my opinion. You've got to find a way to engage them. So I kind of like doing the warm calling, which is a type of cold calling, and then doing a letter format with a certain font size, and engaging them that way. Don't do the postcards.
Exactly.
Especially the offer is not as good on those.
Awesome. See, let's see some questions we got. Got a question. Don wants to know, what can we do for you both? What can they do for us?
What can they
The
do
people,
for us?
The people. I mean, I think the number one thing they can do is just like this video and subscribe. That's
Like the video,
all we ask.
just share it and help us build up this community, because the bigger it gets, the more we can get the message out and the more people we can help out. And we can get rid of this ridiculous guru chain of people. Just guys, if they're literally preying on, how do I put this? They're just preying on you on like, they're taking advantage of you. I got no other word to say. Guys, I already told you, I got killed when I first started. I paid someone $5,000. I don't completely knock it, but they taught me a useless skill. Like, they didn't teach me wholesaling. They taught me how to talk to realtors. I'm like, $5,000 to talk to a realtor.
It's crazy.
But I at the time, I thought that was the savior. And honestly, I was embarrassed. I can tell you, I bet there's a lot of people on watching right now. They've hired a guru and they felt disappointed. And I'm going to tell you guys, unfortunately, that's like 80% of the people that hire a guru.
I agree.
Because you find out like what is their business really like, and then what lifestyle are they living? Are they leasing cars? Are they renting a house? They live in this little. Listen, who cares what they own? Like, show me like your assets. Show me your freedom. Show me how you help other people. And honestly, the biggest thing, like, how do you treat other people?
It's true.
Like, who cares how much money you have? So I don't know. Don't get me started on it. And by the way, there's really good people out there. I just don't think you should have to pay for wholesaling. I just don't think you should have to pay for it. It should be free. And so how you can pay this is let everybody know at the rooftops what we're doing. Show everybody this. Like, listen, if you want to get in the wholesaling, these guys will show you. They'll take you. You can look over their shoulder. They're going to show you exactly what to do. And do not pay a guru for this stuff. And the more people get in the community, the more it helps us get our message out. And remember, me and Zach's goal was to help as many people as humanly possibly. If I had to coach you guys one-on-one, what could I take? Like 100? A lot of these
Yeah.
gurus, I heard something the other day, they're taking thousands. So if they're taking thousands at 5 to 7K a clip,
Oh,
you guys do the math, but like what kind of coaching you're not going to get anything better than you get here.
no, it's crazy.
And then what are they doing all day? They're spending all this time and money chasing students down. Hey, Rick, come on. It's not too late. I'm sorry, I don't have any money. Hey, we have a convenient credit card payment plan. Listen, if you got to do it on a credit card payment, guys, don't do it. Your family needs you. I've never subscribed to that theory. I think there's better ways to do stuff. I would wait till you save the money up if you're going to do that strategy, because the credit card's going to kill you.
It's true. We got another comment. I'm not going to say they said another person's name. Bleep is really expensive, and this is another person that teaches direct mail that doesn't do wholesaling anymore. For I think 5K.
Guys, look, if
It's crazy.
So for those of you who have bought a course, go through the direct mail section, and I promise you, it's a couple spreadsheets. They're going to give you vendors links. They're not going to share it. What I've shared to you in this live right now, this mastermind, is more than you're going to get in all their courses.
Exactly. Here, look, Kayla says here, gurus instill fear as motivation for you to buy their course. They use our emotions to make quick, possible, irrational decisions.
Yeah, anyone who, I just never understood why you have to have a salesperson close you on a wholesale coaching course. You know why? Because they're trying to sell you. And she's correct. They are going after your emotions, and they're hoping you make an irrational decision. Here's what they're preying on. They think by you paying that fee, it's going to solve all your
I
problems.
love the fear. The fear is my favorite. We only have 2 spots open. No, you don't.
You guys believe the minute they say there's X amount of spots left, run. It's a lie. Why do you have to lie to people? If we could just stop lying and tell the truth, then maybe we could get some transparency in this business. This limited time spot, everybody's onto it. It's ridiculous.
Oh, here's my favorite. Ready? Okay. There's only 10 people in the mastermind. That's it. 15K.
Yeah.
Here's my free mastermind Zoom. Yeah, here's the mastermind Zoom. 150 participants.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, can I get a question? We got an hour. Sorry.
Or they do rotating groups. If you do them live in a room, they're like, this is group A, group B, group C. And my favorite is when they have an application process. Do you guys know what they're doing to you when they do that? You know how that works?
You know what?
They're playing the psychological takeaway game from you. If you qualify, Rick, if you qualify, and then you fill out all this, guess what? I remember years ago, I got referred to a mastermind. I'm not going to say which one it is. And I think there had to be some sort of referral fee, because they were pumping, like, I had 3 people refer the same company to me. And I'm like, yeah, I have the guy call me. So they called and talked to me, and it's like, you know what he said? He said, if you don't do at least 50 deals a year, it was 50 or like 75, you don't qualify. You know what I said? I go, I don't know if I qualify.
Yeah.
Because guys, I'm all about, like, I could care if you do 1 deal and you make 500 grand. I said, I qualify. You know what he said? He goes, it's okay. You're good.
I don't want to interrupt you, but Donna says, you qualify by how big your wallet is.
Ooh, yeah. Or how big your credit line is. Like, it's like, do not put an application. They treat it like a bank loan. Like, ooh, like they make you feel good if you got accepted. I'm just like, God, it's ridiculous. So when you do that, how many people are going to be in the mastermind? How's the selection process? Masterminds, guys, for the most part, it's a code word for boot camps.
Yeah.
And boot camps were like the in thing when I was going, and now everyone got boot camps. It's a bunch of baloney. Now it's switched to the mastermind. I'm not saying there's not good ones, but a true mastermind is organic, and people have private conversations and they exchange. Like, I tell Zach a technique, he tells me a technique. We hold each other accountable, and we communicate. Most of these, I've already told you, most of these masterminds, and by the way, I'm never invited to any of them. So, and I'm okay with it. It's what I call professional brokering.
Yeah.
So the values I've gotten out of the masterminds, it's never ever in the speaker. It's always in the type of people that go, because they have the right mindset as you. And you look around and go, man, I just paid $5 grand. I could have found these people on wholesaling houses for real, or like a Flip with Rick chat. Guys, they're right here in here. You guys are all thinking the exact same thing. Why are you going to spend $5,000 to go away for a getaway? If you're going to do a go away with your family. Like, do the people you love and you want to reward. Like, I don't want to suck people's time up. Like, I'm gonna tell you, if I ever do anything in real estate, we're going hard. I do a Tony Robbins style. Let's go 12 hours. If we go 16 hours, let's get it done. Let's get in, let's get out, let's get business done. And then we can communicate afterwards. I don't need boat rides. I don't need fancy dinners. I don't want any of that stuff. It doesn't do you guys any good. They're fillers.
Exactly.
So like commercials on your favorite No, there's no commercials on Netflix.
No. Juan says, why not charge and give to charity or resources for the students under your belt? That's a cute one. It's interesting, but here's two issues. Let's say we charge you $5,000. We are not better than any other guru taking money from you. Hey, here's a cool one that I think you know this. One, a lot of these wholesaling gurus that charge $10K that make $4 million a year, they tithe. So don't worry. They're basically giving it all to charity. They tithe 10%. So it's justification for charging $4 million for students and having a sales team.
Is it tithe or tithe?
Tithe.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
But
Tithe or tithe.
my favorite is they tell you how to do it. You got to give it to your local church. Now, I don't know about you guys. Like, I don't want to get into the politics.
Let's not get into it, but
I don't teach you religion. I don't teach you politics. I don't teach you health. I don't teach you crypto. I don't teach you Amazon FBO. I don't teach you Forex.
FBA.
And by the way, if you ever see a guru
Walmart
pivot,
automation.
if you see a guru pivot and do that, run, because I will only talk about real estate. It's what I'm best at. And that and family, man.
Story
like, that's
time.
it.
There's another guru that talks smack about me because they're losing sales for me. Guess what they did? They quit wholesaling to do Forex, and then they went into automation stores, then went back to Forex. Now they're getting back to wholesaling, and they've DM'd me about 3 or 4 times, like just calling me aggressive names. I'm not going to mention anyone, but I'm just saying these people.
And he did like a 30K like weekend get together. He's going to show you how to do wholesaling. And then he quit and he went and did, now he's on his 3rd business model. And guys, like at some point you just got to marry it, man. Like if you keep hopping around, you will frustrate yourself and it's not conducive. So if wholesaling is where you want to be, you're in the right place. But like, if you want to learn anything else, go to another channel, because I ain't going to teach it.
Here's the thing. I can charge you $5K and then give resources. I give all my resources out. Like I don't. Here's the thing.
Let me ask you this: do you really want to sit there and then I always tell you to vet people. Like if they're doing charities, and it's like it gets complicated.
Well,
so
they do you know why they do charities, right? They feel so guilty for stealing so much money from people. They got to make themselves feel good.
So I'm in the process of actually looking at charity setups for like people that I can help. And it's a little bit complicated. Did you know charities, you can pay someone a full-blown salary? So it's like you might be giving it a charity and they might actually be taking, you guys seen this all the time on some of the bigger ones. Like who was the guy? It was Goodwill. The president was making like $2-3 million. Like, are you kidding me? It's a charity. I don't want to get in the middle of it. At some point, maybe if we have enough users, we can all decide on a charity and help it out. But like, we just want to focus on the message. So I appreciate it. I think it's a good idea, but we have a big enough community. We could do simple things to make a huge difference. So
actually, wait, I think I want to try this, see if we get a big subscribers. Guys, there's only 2 people left to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Only 2.
Only 2.
Only 2. If only 2 people can like this video now.
Yeah.
Is that going to work? Like, it's stupid.
Why do people keep
Everyone
doing that?
can come in. Like, it drives me crazy. But
or what about the one where they say it's got like live written in the thumbnail and it was recorded like a month ago? And you think, you ever gone through one, you think you're watching something live and you find out it's not live?
Oh my gosh.
Holy moly. That ticks me off.
Do our live thing yet. What was it? It's
we need verification.
PM Eastern time for these people trying to stop me. I say it every time because there's too many gurus right now that are streaming live, but they don't stream live. So I just say the time on it.
It's a little bit of a secret, guys. So check it out. See if
I dare you. Just ask gurus what time it is.
We saw some gurus at an event. I go, how are they all having live?
Yeah, I was like, why are you at an event? You have your big podcast this week.
Oh my God.
It's streamed live.
So guys, we're just here to share the vision. I've seen so much in this industry, so much good. And the bottom line is wholesaling will change your life. You just got to get aligned with the right people. And it's just, listen, not everybody agrees with what I say, and I'm okay with it. I'm not here to make everybody happy. I'm just here to help you guys as much as I can. And I think it's a great idea with like charities and stuff. I want to spend as much time helping people in wholesaling. So if I get too many distractions, it becomes a lot more work.
So we're getting an important question here. How do I get this course on the site if it asks for a login? So this is the issue. Let me show you. It's not a problem. You have to. Let me go to mailingmaster.com and just kind of show you. I do an incognito so there's no cookies on here. Hold on. Let me break it down. Will it even do an incognito for the sharing? I hope so. So let me share my screen, kind of show you what I'm. All right. So guys see this. You guys are like, oh, it needs a login. What's my login? I'm not blaming y'all, but it says create your account. So just put your email, create a password, and confirm that password. You create the account. Let's say you already have a login. Click here to log in. Okay? If not, just go back to mailingmastery.com.
Now, if they have a freewholesaling.com,
They have to make a new one.
yeah, so it's going to be different than the freewholesaling.com.
But we do that for multiple reasons.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me pop it up one more time to show guys and gals. The reason we do so I keep getting asked this again. There's another question here, guys. I want you guys to just kind of look at this very carefully and read it. It's not rocket. I don't think it's rocket science, but it says right here, create an account. That's all you got to do is create the account. Okay, that's it. That's it. Like,
create your account.
Just create your account. And I got people all the time. It's like, I don't want to give my email out. Well, here's one thing. I got to email you
Yeah.
the information.
I don't know how
there.
you want me to do it.
But also, I have to track who's going in and out of the course, just because I got to see when the gurus are popping in and out. It stops a lot of gurus from coming in. Actually,
We have all the IP addresses for the most part. But it's fine if they want to use it to make their students better. Just understand if you go through them, you're gonna pay the fee.
That's it.
The 5K fee, and you're not going to pay it here.
That's
So
it. And
up to
also,
you.
I want to treat it like a course because it is a course. So you have to have a login for most courses. So that's why I did it.
Yeah, and then you can access it at 3 a.m. in the morning and not call us.
It's exactly. And also, guys, you forget your password. It automatic emails. I don't have to deal with it. So let's see here. LOL, I know what you're talking about. Limited spots for the Zoom call. We got, oh my gosh, we are just Twitch mania lately. We're just.
I love it.
I mean,
I'm new to that. I got to go check this out.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
Good
behind
luck.
the times.
Good luck in prosperity is coming to you sooner. Talking to Carlos. Carlos getting ready for a call. Awesome. Same. I drive through DoorDash and learning. Have you ever ordered a DoorDash before? I don't think you ever have.
What is DoorDash?
You've never ordered a DoorDash.
I try to keep that crap out of me.
I
But
don't think I want to talk because you'll get offended at it. There's a service called DoorDash where you can have someone pick up food for you and deliver it to your house.
I don't need that.
Like you go to Chipotle, Payway, they'll go and deliver it to you.
Guys, when you get older, you got to kind of watch what you eat and you got to keep active. So I guess it's convenient. Hey, listen, people are creative. It's good. But I don't need someone bringing McDonald's every day.
We get someone says it's not showing up on that, like, so just do an incognito tab or a private tab and do mailingmaster.com. I meant give you the money to a student who needs PropStream every month, gas to drawing for all. Just an idea, not even like a member. So here's the thing. I'm gonna break this down. Number two, there's people that's broke. One, I love you, man, but here's the thing. Let's say I charge someone $100 a month and I give $100 in value.
Yeah.
What if I give it for free and they spend the $100 that they have in their pocket?
Yeah.
For one thing, feed their family. Pretty important, I think. Put a roof over their head. And also to spend on their own dang marketing. Why am I going to give away information? You pay no money and you use that money for your own marketing.
And guess what, Juan? If
That's the skin in the game.
And if you get a benefit from using our trainings, you're going to keep coming back. And that'll allow us to grow a massive community. And that's payment enough for me. And that's it. There's no secret here, guys. I don't need your money. I don't need your money. I don't want it. I do this because I enjoy it. I'm one of these crazy guys that actually loves wholesaling. I love it. I've been doing it 19 years. Here's a little secret. Most gurus, they hate it. And don't get me wrong, there's some challenging times with it, but I got to tell you what wholesaling's done for me and my family. I mean, my son's sitting right next to me now. I can't make it any better than this. Like, if you guys haven't bought in, I'm not a fly-by-guy night. He's dedicated his life to it. He has a full-blown college education from one of the best universities in the country, and he's still doing this. And so I'm just telling you, it doesn't matter where you come from. We've removed the financial barrier. It's up to you, man. You got to put in the time.
If you guys do enough digging, I'm in every circle. Like, I'm in every circle for the gurus. Like, I know exactly what they do. There's specific YouTube channels out there. I'm not going to name anything. That is a YouTube channel only talks about how to sell coaching to students. I'm not saying a word. I'm just saying there's specific channels there on YouTube that it's one guy and he teaches how to do coaching for wholesaling. And
there's more than one.
There's more than, but this is just one. It's really cute and funny. And this person interviewed, they went to a big mastermind of coaching, wholesaling coaching mastermind. And they set a bunch of people on, and I'm not going to get mentioned. I don't want to say anything bad, but the one person quote on the YouTube channel on the video said, I hate real estate and wholesaling. I just like the money. They literally say it's a public YouTube video. I'm not going to, if you guys want to see it, go find it. A public YouTube video. A wholesaling coach that probably makes $1 million per year says, I hate wholesaling. I hate real estate. I just like the money.
And the reality is, a lot of these newer gurus is they did wholesaling. They kind of did it wrong, and they burnt out in 2 to 3, 4 years. And then they go, oh my God, this coaching thing. It's like, I don't have to drive the houses. I can sit in my, underwear behind, and I do have underwear on, but I do have pants on. What a brilliant, and then I can make $5-10 grand a student. And if I get 1,000 students, I mean, they can make like $500,000 just like that. And that's why they're all switching over. But eventually they're going to cannibalize on each other. And when the market turns, people are going to freak out on. But how can you learn from the bit? This isn't like football. Like if you play football, you got your prime years and then you go over to be a coach. And they use this analogy all the time. Have you heard of it?
It's the worst one.
The problem with wholesaling, just being a real estate investor, you can do it till the day you die. Like there's no physical limitations.
Well, with the coach, Bill Belichick wasn't a great player, but he was a great coach. Manny Diaz, the Miami Hurricanes. You love the Hurricanes. Yeah. He never played play a football in his life. He's a good coach. So if you're about wholesaling, you'd be a great coach. But here's the thing.
I don't know if he's a good coach, by the way. My team's getting their butt kicked.
Here's the thing. I love that analogy, but the problem is first of all, Bill Belichick, I'm sorry, he's not 6'6". He's not 280 pounds of pure muscle. Just genetics is a thing. Wholesaling's not like that. It's a bad analogy.
It's terrible. It doesn't even work.
Like Deion Sanders is a coach for football.
Yeah.
He's a great player, but you can't teach someone to run a 4.2, 4.40. You can't. It's just there,
There's a certain physical action. So in wholesaling, a lot of people, I'm not a natural salesperson. Good. You're in the right place. Because the more authentic you are and the more human you are, the longer you're going to last in this business and the more money you're going to make. The faker you are, you're going to blow yourself out, and then you're going to switch over to coaching, and then you're going to take that same fakeness you learned there and you're going to transpose it to your students. And then what they try to do is they take the money from wholesaling, they leverage it on coaching, which they think's easier. Yeah. And now they're going on like coaching the coach, and they're convincing people with 3 to 6 months experience to coach people like you because you can charge them $5 grand and make a ton of money. And guys, it's ridiculous. I'm sorry. And let me tell you, how do you coach? I've been doing this since 2003. Dude, the game changes. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There are some fundamental stuff that always works. But if I wasn't in wholesaling, I promise you, I would not feel like I'm giving you the value I am right now.
I agree.
It's impossible. There's no way. So much SMS, the cold calling blows up. Direct mail. I mean, people getting 10, 12. Ringless voicemail. How do you talk to people? Websites. It's endless, guys. And if you're taking coaching and you're paying for it, please find out if your person's actually doing it, if they're not doing it. And by the way, it's not about if they have an office or not. An office is irrelevant in wholesaling. So many, a lot of wholesalers that are in coaching like to brag about how much revenue they make. Revenue doesn't mean anything until you know their expenses. Do you agree?
I agree.
Your net is what counts. So if I made $5 million, like show me how much you spent on marketing. Show me how much you did. I like small, lean staffs. So because you can survive tough times. and you don't have to flip. Why? Let me ask you this: why does every coach tell you they do 10 to 15 deals a month? Is that like a standard issue?
Probably.
It's like a weapon issued at a police officer. We do 10 to 15 deals a month. Then show me. I've never ever come out and told you I do 10 to 15. It's a lie. I've had months I've done that.
You hear something cool?
Yeah.
I've invited 4 gurus to go on my podcast. Because I invited them, and then I had like 7 other like begging and pleading to get on my show to sell their course. Guess what I did? Okay, you gurus want to go on my course. Can I see the HUDs for July? Guess what they said?
Crickets.
I don't want to give out that personal information.
Yeah.
No problem. Just take the property address out there. Let me just see what the assignment fee is. You can cross everything out. I just want to see your name and your assignment fee. You can get all the personal X out. I'm not going to do that.
You know why they're not going to do it? Because they don't do it. That's it. If you guys would just ask questions. And by the way, it's not every guru is like this.
Just show me HUDs, blank everything out except for your name.
Yeah,
okay.
Give me something in the last like 30 days. How about the last 90 days? I've heard you go back. Show me in the last 6 months. They're like, and then they go, I kind of got out of coaching. I'm not out of coaching. I got out of wholesaling. Then my favorite is, I got out of wholesaling because I wanted to spend more time and dedicate it to my students
or my family. Like,
yeah. AKA, I suck at wholesaling and I'm out. So.
Yeah. My fair is the people that, I guess I just want to spend time with the family. That's why I quit wholesaling. I work like 4 or 5 hours a week. You work like an hour a week outside of this. Hour or two, and not for wholesaling real estate.
I can't
because you scaled it.
I know. I enjoy it.
So do you think the excuse of I can't spend time with my kids because wholesaling? Like, come on,
you're doing it wrong if you're doing it that way. But like in the beginning, I busted my butt just like everybody watching on this, and I taught Zach the exact same work ethic. And some months are fabulous, and some months you scratch your head. But after 19 years, I can promise you, it will absolutely change your life. And kudos to every guru who wants to get people in wholesaling. So I'm going to give one more note. I've noticed there's 2 types of gurus in the business. Okay, guru is such a generic term. It's like a Xerox copy. There's the type of gurus that just want to get you into wholesaling. Flashy cars, cute TikTok stuff. It's cute. TikTok. I like to have a tic-tac. I don't like a TikTok.
Yeah, right.
And they're the ones that just they bring you in, but you get there, they have no idea what to do with you. They're really good at pulling everybody in. Fancy cars. I'm on a vacation. Here's my private jet that I rented. And then there's the other ones that strictly do it from the training part, and to find out they don't have a wholesaling business, it's absolutely crazy. So know which funnel type you're going into, and understanding the people that try to pull you in, they try to make it so attractive and sexy. Yeah. Did you ever see the one where the guy's in like Hawaii? He's got his feet up and he's got the laptop. He goes, I just flipped a house. Like, no,
or you guys watch this on YouTube every single time. There's always a video behind, like before. I flipped this house, or I did this, or I'm so good at that.
Okay.
It's terrible. But guys, that's it. Mailingmastery.com. That's what we got, guys. I'm telling you, keep it up. We got here. It's too funny. I just came back from an appointment earlier, and I was able to ink turned on the computer, and there was 2 men talking my favorite subject. And then 10 minutes of watching, got a call, got a contract. Captain Micah Cowper, spoke to all the siblings we're going to sign. I love days where I get multiple contracts. You guys are the best. Rock on.
So for full disclosure, I'm friends with him, but he's a great guy. We've met a couple times, but he's on the other side of the country, and he gets it, dude. Like, just get it, dude. The idea is providing for your family, getting a lifestyle that very few people can recognize, and you're going to pay a price for it, but it's a fun journey, guys. I'm just telling you. So, guys, jump on it. Freewholesaling.com. Those of you who want to deep dive into...
No, it's Mailing Master. Yeah, freewholesaling.com.
Freewholesaling.com. Start there. And those of you who want to deep dive into direct mail, go to mailingmastery.com. It's literally like having me sit right next to you on your couch and show you step-by-step on what to do. And
mailingmastery.com, guys. That's it. I'm going to put it on the comments so everyone here that
Should they tell their gurus to go there so they could teach?
They're gonna get so much trouble. You guys should just. I don't want you guys to get blocked from all these groups.
Nah,
That's not my
don't do it.
point.
But just guys, if you can share with what we're doing, share the feeds, get as many people as you can subscribe. It makes a huge difference, and we can have a major impact. So
Even if someone's thinking about, just show them the course. That's all I could say.
show it, man.
It's free. It's free.
I got nothing to hide, and I'm not charging. So how can they be hurt?
That's it, guys. Freewholesaling.com and then mailingmastery.com. I can't wait to see the results for mail and wish you guys the best. Zach Ginn signing out.
Rick Ginn, aka Dad, checking out.